What's up, you guys? So here again with the white S2000. Yeah, so for today's video, it's all about fixing up the interior of the car, getting it exactly how I want it to be done. So as you guys know, this car has the full red interior, but what I thought it'd be kind of cool, like I haven't really seen anyone do this, but just to switch it up, I kind of wanted to add like white paint matched accents to the interior for all the little accessories, right? So since it has that full red interior, I thought it'd be cool to have a little like accenting details, paint match style, kind of like Porsche inspired. So I really love like the way Porsches come with like paint match body panels, and I thought it'd be a cool look on the car, so I thought I'd try that up. So the first thing we got done to the car was we added the NRG, the white quick release, and then the white shift knobs. So that we have the easy stuff in, the next thing I thought I'd do is we change up the seatbelts. I thought it'd be cool in there to have like white seatbelts in the car. So that's the next thing we got to get done. The only issue is that, man, white seatbelts are a lot of work. I basically have to take the whole interior apart, got to take the center console out, the roll hoops, the seats, everything from the back to get to the bolts where the seatbelts bolt in, so I can take them out of the car, get them swapped out, get some white seatbelts in there. I think it'll be a cool look. I haven't seen it before, but I do like the paint match seatbelts in cars. Like I said, I really like them on Porsches. This is the closest thing I got to one right now, so we're gonna do that to this car. So that's what we're doing in today's video. That, and I have Recaro pole position we're putting in the car as well. So first things first though, we gotta take this hardtop off. Taking the hardtop off to access the roll hoops and everything, because we gotta put the top up. I'm also gonna be getting rid of this hardtop. I wanna go soft top down finally in the S2000. All my S2000s, I've had hardtops on them. I've never actually enjoyed this car as a convertible before. So got the full red interior. I'm gonna have that top down. You can see the whole interior and everything. Thought it'd be cool to finally drive this car as a vert.
She wanted me honey. That bitch is a baby. I'm fucking young. I'm 730. I feel the pet, I can't cut it. I smoked up, I can't cut it. She bring get the slugs from me. I went out and pull up.
You guys can see we made some progress. Hardtop's off. Pretty simple. Just now, because we had the solid mount brackets on there, we need to reinstall the OEM strikers for this. So put this in here. Just takes a little bit of finesse to get the bolts lined up and then bolt it in. But for you guys wondering, when you have the hardtop, those solid mount brackets that just mount on here, yeah, you lose a little bit of that convenience of being able to take your hardtop off and on a lot easier. But like in reality, when you have this hardtop on, like I don't think anyone really takes it off when they own the car. So just go ahead and get the solid mounts. They're cheaper, and on top of that, they make way less noise than the OEM hardtop strikers do if you have that connected. Like this thing will rattle like crazy if you have your hardtop connected to there. With the solid mounts, it wasn't that bad. Even the OEM hardware, like the CR stuff, I've tried to make it quieter and it still squeaks a lot on the hardtop hardware. Even though that's the OEM stuff, that's the stuff that is the best, makes the least amount of noise compared to the aftermarket removable brackets. But these solid mount brackets that you just bolt into here, that I had with this hardtop on here, makes way less noise. The only noise you get is a little bit of noise from the back, but there's no noise coming out of here anymore off the hardtop, and that's like the #1 annoyance of hardtop on S2000. So we're gonna put this on and then continue, put the top up, and I can take off the roll hoops. Strikers on, got this put back, visors put back on, there we go. Continue with this and get the seatbelts out finally. Yeah, so as you can see, this soft top is GG, but Yeah, we're just gonna continue taking the roll hoops off. Show you guys, we'll probably just show you guys when it's finished because it's pretty boring. There's a bunch of bolts in the back, and then these bolts here we need to unscrew, and then this will all come off. Woo, got this out. Hey guys, so we're back. It's been like about a week, but we sent the seatbelts off to Safety Restore online, shipped them out there, and it's been like a week and we got them back, so I'll show you guys that right now. And here it is. I got the white seatbelts. They do any color. It's pretty pricey just to change your seatbelts, and just so you guys know, if you guys are trying to do this, it takes about a good whole week, like 6 days. So you send them out. I sent it out in priority. It got there in 2 days, and then they do everything. It's like a day-ish, but it takes, like, they have to receive it, and then they have to spend a day building it. So it's like 1 day. It's like basically 2 days that they're gonna have it, and then shipping it back to you takes another 2 days. So like 6 to 7 days. Just so you guys know, if you guys plan on doing this, if you don't have another car, like if you actually drive your car all the time, you won't have your seatbelts for like a good week. Now we just got to reverse everything we just did. It's been like a week, so hopefully I can remember like kind of where all these parts go, the order that I took them out. Yeah, but let's get this all put in there, and then we can hopefully finish this quickly and then show you guys the finished product. I'm curious how the white seatbelts are gonna look. It's definitely something different, not something I've seen in another S2000 with red interior on white, so let's get them in there and see how it looks. Alright, you guys, so we got all the interior and everything put back together last night. It's a lot of little screws, little bolts, fidgeting, trying to get them in the right spots. Yeah, it's not fun, but it's not that hard to put together. It's just a lot of retracing, kind of just retracing old steps to figure out what to do. Yeah, but we got the whole interior put together, except for one thing. We're putting in a Recaro pole position in red. It's just velour red. Yeah, if you guys didn't see, I put a seat, the same exact seat inside my black ITF for the track with a 6-point harness and everything. But same seat, I bought a pair of them. My one major complaint about the S2000 is I hate the stock driving position with the stock seats. You sit super high in the car. The car is tiny and it feels real small and everything, and then you get in it and you feel like you're sitting over the hood of the car. You feel like you sit way too high. I'm not even that tall. I'm like 5'11"-ish. So even at my height, I feel like I can't get in a good seating position with the stock seat. So every time I have an S2000, I pretty much just put a bucket seat in there, because bucket seat helps you sit lower into there, helps you get that like driving position you want, sit lower into the car, because the stock seating position is just way too tall in my opinion, and it's the only thing about the S2000 that is a real complaint in my opinion. So we're throwing in a pole position, solve that. Yeah, I got a PCI seat slider for it. It's gonna be kind of a mission because The seat tunnel, as you guys can see, on these S2000s are tiny, so like it's not like a normal car where you can kind of reach in the back and screw it on or reach from the side. Once the seat goes in here, you'll see it's completely flush against here and completely flush against here and virtually flush on the back. So it makes it super hard to tighten everything once you put it in. And new pole position. Ooh. Hopefully we don't scratch it up too much putting it in and out of the car. Right now, yeah, it's mint. I was thinking it'd be super cool to have like white seat backs, like sport back seats, but too much work. And then PCI side mount, same as the one we just put in my last car. It's a non-slider, so it's a lot of adjustability to get it exactly where I want it. So yeah, it may seem simple, just bolt this onto here and then bolt it in the car, but this is probably gonna take me a couple hours to do. Alright, so we quickly bolted it up. This is test fit number 1. Almost thought I was gonna put it in here and like just get super lucky and just miraculously just have it in the right spot, but it's about, I want to say I want it maybe 3 inches closer to the pedals, and then it needs to be scooted like a couple centimeters over to the right, because when I closed this door, as you guys saw, it's slightly touching the shoulder bolster. But other than that, it's pretty good. The seat feels like I'm sitting straight, so it's not angled one way, which is the other tricky part about getting these solid seat mounts correct, is like having one side further right or one side further left, so you're like pointing not in the direction of the car. And that's just it's just how that works with these seat mounts. So first one in, it's basically, if you buy one of these, this is what you got to do. Stick it in and out and get your seating position right.
Ryan Little.
Yeah. Alright, so finish this video off, you guys. Thing I forgot to tell you about the seat is that it makes the car, like driving it, 10 times better. It just makes it feel way sportier. You're sitting in the right spot. You're not like sitting over the steering wheel with the stock seat. You just, it's if you have an S2000, like you have to put a bucket seat in it, because it changes like how the car feels completely. It drives way better than it does with the stock seat. Like, it's just so much more fun to drive. But yeah, this is the car. So that's the whole video, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.